Woohoo!
Yay,
we
we did it.
Immediately,
And
even.
actually pretty easily.
Yeah. Sure, I know that basically I kind of always feel a little bit more worse about the situations where we kill him in a situation where it's not like he really had a chance in a sense. As in, we had really good plan that I had just one person concentrated into killing the...
Hunter, is it safe? Have you done it? Please tell me that you have sent Brachus Rex to the grave once and for all.
I was indeed thinking of saying, someone came to talk to me all of a sudden, even though I was in the middle of a routine. Arhu, we could have come to meet you soon enough, okay?
Yeah, Arhu, you are way too hasty.
Yeah, Soul Hunter, is it safe? Have you done it? Please tell me that you have sent Brachus Rex to the grave once and for all. So I have. His reign of terror is over. Forever.
Magnificent. Oh, truly wondrous. I feel like a prisoner set free. Free to bask in the daylight once more.
Sure, Arhu. That's why you're no cat no more.
I was so fearful. Petrified almost in the knowledge that I might see him again. You see, I knew the Mad King. In fact, I served him.
Arhu, what is this about your black past? By the way, have you ever noticed that he kind of has like a little cat decoration on his belt or something? That's like a white
I think
cat.
I pointed it out at some point.
Not sure, but that's actually funny looking. But Arhu, come again.
I'm a wizard hunter, and that means I've seen many centuries pass me by. They weren't always happy ones, and you may take that as an understatement. I was once under Brachus' thrall, bound to him by perfidious magic. Life was an endless cycle of servitude, torture, and humiliation. Only after the first source hunters skewered him like the pig he was did my nightmare end.
Alrighty then.
As you can imagine, I was afraid beyond all measure that the fiend would enslave us all once more. That I'd be cast back into the rank pit that was my past. But he hasn't, and he never will. Thank you. I will never forget this act of valor.
Okay. Which one should I actually ask? Or say first? Can I say both? I wonder.
Yeah.
I'm more interested in the second question though, so I guess I should ask
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Ask that.
I asked Brachus about Cassandra. Turns out she was his sister. A sister with a man-cat.
So you have heard of her?
Were you the
Yes.
man-cat?
I knew Cassandra. She was a sweet girl when we met. Hardly a woman yet. The very opposite of her deranged brother, who did not hesitate to butcher her for his own benefit.
Okay.
We were fast friends in those days. Aye, more than friends. Until he took her down to the dungeons and she returned a woman no longer. A twisted lich had she become, with a twisted mind to match her grisly new shape.
Okay.
So is that how you're supposed to pronounce that? Lich.
Lich. Yeah, and it's not lich,
Lich?
apparently, but lich. That didn't sound like a
I don't
lich
know.
at all, but fine enough.
I'm not certain. Have I heard lich before, or have I just imagined it as that?
Yeah, I was very confused too. I think it's just his weird pronunciation, but who knows? Maybe that's the way it's supposed to be said, and we just have never actually heard anyone say it properly before.
Yep.
Who knows?
I don't know. Someone tell us.
Yes, is lich a lich or is it licht? Whatever this guy said. Why did Brachus turn his own sister into a lich?
He remorselessly and relentlessly sought ways to cheat death. Cassandra and he were soul-forged, so he knew that if she would die, he would die.
Ah, so they were soul forged together.
Yeah.
They were sharing the soul, so to speak. Okay, I get it.
And so he turned her into a lich. Turned her into a creature neither living nor dead, so that he could break the soul forge without destroying himself in the process. Giving the matter no further thought, he rid his sister of her humanity, so as to rid himself of a spell that could threaten him. Such a man was Brachus Rex. Immortal in his mind and immortal to be in effect.
Okay then. Was Cassandra then the woman that was actually with Dietrich?
I just really don't remember these names.
That might have been actually the Cassandra.
As your swords and spells have demonstrated, though, to this world's everlasting contentment, his deranged fancy was not to be.
If Cassandra is an immortal lich, where is she now?
I don't know. When the Source Hunters besieged Brax's castle, I sought only to escape. I never heard of her again.
Truly, even though, as you say, you and Cassandra were more than friends.
Yes, I longed for freedom, for release. When I saw my chance, I ran and never looked back.
This just doesn't seem alright if they were actually more than friends. Yes.
Yeah, that was such a hesitant answer.
Yep, that's just... You're not telling something, Arhu, are you? So now that Brachus has been dealt with, what's next?
You have foiled one of Leandra's vile designs, that much is certain. But I highly doubt you forestalled her endgame, whatever that may be. It is therefore imperative that we find her sister Ikara. As you've learned from the accursed duo that was Jake and Evelyn, the White Witch is somehow involved.
And possibly dead, considering some of the notes that we found, at least, of Terilyn, and then Terilyn talking about it, and, well, just that, yes, like she would have teach White Witch a lesson of some sort.
I will vouch for her gentle nature, but alas, I cannot vouch for her current state of mind. Has she been corrupted by her sister, perhaps? Or have they become enemies locked in a murderous game of cat and mouse? There's no way of knowing until you find her. What I do know is that she lives in a cabin deep in Lacula Forest to the north. If anywhere, that is where I advise your travels should take you next.
Well, good that we came and dealt with this guy at this point.
Yeah, well, but I presumed we were supposed to, so...
Yeah, it seemed logical for sure. Sure, we sounded logical. I'm just looking if it has something interesting. Reflects 15% of any damage as earth damage. I'm like looking amulet of that type. Reflect 15% of any damage as earth magic. It's interesting enough. Okay.
Very well, Hunter. My gratitude is yours, as is my service.
Uh-huh. Sure. Well, we can chat. I guess we should chat first and foremost.
Yep.
So come here first. Come into a more open area. Don't be there.
Which on Cloud Arrow? By the way, on the ground.
Yeah, well, I haven't been picking up those sort of things yet with... Let's talk first. I was in the middle of looting when Arhu came, first of all.
What? Looting is more important than talking.
Mm-hmm. You don't even take care of your health.
No.
That's it. Brachus Rex is dead. The way he spoke about our forebears was horrific. I wonder how many source hunters...
Okay. You were like
Yeah.
in the middle of saying Source Hunters had to die before the Source King was deposed, and then this healing came about and you were completely struck by like no words do I have.
Yeah.
He was a man utterly corrupted by Source. Don't waste a moment thinking on his crimes, especially not when we have a world of work ahead of us.
He was a man utterly corrupted by Source. Don't waste a moment thinking on his crimes. Especially not when we have a world of work ahead of us.
So... I'm just always metagaming the points. Does this do something?
It definitely does, but I have no idea which thing it was. I was just thinking that I want to be now very much against Source, but maybe it would be more against Source if you wanted to destroy him over and over and over again. I have no idea.
Yeah, I just think it's stupidity to want to do him in.
More and more and more and over and
Yeah.
over and over again.
Yeah. So... Well,
Well, indeed.
because I think it's stupidity, I'm just gonna...
Yeah, forward.
Forward is
Yeah.
the only way we can look now. This source cult runs deeper than we dreamed. We must stamp it out before another Brachus Rex rises.
Pragmatics. Now I'm not romantic then. How is that so not romantic that I just... Not that it matters to me really. Oh, actually you just always gain more points into them. You don't lose something from your previous points. So I anyways have trait score of
really?
4 in romantic, but I have just trait score of 2 in pragmatic. So then you have to overgain the other one that you would not wanna be having.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, it works like that.
It's interesting, but this is the first time that I noticed that, because usually it's like you always gain into one specific thing. The Renegade is the annoying one. I would need 2 points at least to Righteous to at least have the same freaking amount as in the Renegade. I hate that Renegade.
Yeah.
That's specifically the one that I would want gone. I would also like to be more blunt and considerate, maybe. Bold, I'm happy with. And compassionate is better for me than heartless. Spiritual is good. Forgiving is good. All of those things are good for me. I'm also happy enough to be altruistic. And independent is good. Well, those sort of things. I've also been looting a lot of stuff here. You come and pick up a poisoned and a silver arrow. You can pick some of those things at least. There's the Argumendor, which seems to be a plant of some type. Now, looting. Yay! I can definitely open this too. New rope, possibly. Hey, Bidaughter has something to say now.
Oh, really?
Huh?
It is strange, Source Hunter. I have heard many tales of Brachus Rex, the radiant ruler, and King Brachus, boon of our blighted land. How can it be that the stories sang him a hero when he was in fact an evil tyrant?
Well, that's a good question. History is written by power, not by truth. There's no more truth in those stories than there are wish in the sky. I guess like that's the problem. I don't want to be renegade.
Yeah.
I want to kill, but on the other hand, this doesn't tell about source. This doesn't tell exactly about him being a bad source thingy. But on the other hand, that's true too. But then on the other hand, am I romantic or not?
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it is true that not all history is truth. I'll try that. We'll see what happens. History is written by power, not by truth. There's no more truth to those stories than there are wish in the sky.
I would want to say the... On the contrary. If it was me, but I think I have played this character more
Yeah.
on that other side. So
I think-
it's true. Histories are a little more than propaganda of their writers. The stories of Brachus are no different.
But you cannot think that all the stories of old are fiction. What about Threes? What about Amira? And the cycles of the Elven bards? If they are false, if they are written by power, as you say, What good can they be?
The thing is, neither of those are correct answers. It's the middle ground that would be the correct answer. Some stories from their old times aren't true. That's just obviously a fact. But some are. Some tell parts that you might not know about, and so on and forth.
Well, yeah, but I thought that was the neutral ground. The other answer.
Yeah,
I just picked the
in the
not
one that you
neutral.
had, but exactly the one that I had, maybe. But on the other hand, it didn't say anything about the power. It just said about simply that there might be things that we don't know about him.
Yep.
A wise man such as Jarrett would not have bothered with propaganda, as you say. He's a man of learning. No, I am certain you are wrong in this, Source Hunter.
Okay, that
Right.
didn't apparently did that give even anything for us? It's just yeah, end of discussion.
Yep.
It's just
Yep.
shouldn't this also give something on the other hand? Now Biter
Yeah.
is just unhappy with us choosing such
Yeah.
an answer. Oh well, you could do some
Well,
more rain
maybe
here.
she would have said something similar either way,
Who knows?
because
Who
they were
knows?
all kind of saying that they are not fully true. But
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe it would have changed the whole thing. We were just more negative about it.
Yep. Summon air elemental scroll. There you go. I just send it your way. It's not like we are ever gonna be using these freaking things. The scrolls,
Yeah.
that is.
Practice
do you-
Rex personal
Of course.
belongings.
Bottle of wine you want. I'm sure of that.
Yeah.
Just like
I'm
I want.
so into wine. Don't burn.
Well, the thing is, I didn't wanna. The thing is, he's going to go there if I try to pick up that pottery.
So, is this chest of the Source King locked for a long time, or can we do something about it now?
I got the key. I just wanna loot other stuff first. I wanna loot
Great.
other stuff first before the that thing.
Yeah, but there's Brackus Rex personal belongings that doesn't have that
Yeah, but I got
purple.
the key
It
nonetheless.
took me so long time to remember what's the word.
Well, which one should
Purple.
I open first, eh?
I don't know. What the hell?
Pottery was burning. Obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
It just decided to break.
But yeah, there's a lot of toxic grenades and stuff in this, so tea herbs even that I sent to Madora, so even some tea herbs.
Madara is so into tea.
Well, you are. You are
Yeah,
specifically.
but Madara probably ain't.
Yeah, but she's just holding the ingredients for you. You are into blade grenades, on the other hand, that you use all the time.
She's my personal carrier.
Eh, that's her main duty. To be your personal carrier.
Yeah.
She's just carrying you on her shoulders. I really want to find that secret way to get into that one place. As in the above area that we saw that there was something
Yeah.
there. I just have no idea how to get there. There's so many.
Yeah.
I have found a lot of grenades, especially from this freaking pottery.
You would assume the pathway is here, but
You could
know.
use the rain there. I think I did state that already before, that you
oh,
could use
that
the
went.
rain
I-
there so that
I
they
was
wouldn't be.
thinking of other stuff, so I didn't notice you saying such a thing.
I'm pretty sure I did say that nonetheless.
Well, you probably said, but I just didn't notice.
Just so that I can go and also loot these freaking skeleton bodies here. It's so important. We found a bone.
Yay! Bone.
Yes, important stuff, you know. And overall, I have a lot of things that I have to go and look through, as in loot and identify and all sort of stuff. You should maybe heal Madara.
Should I?
Some suggestions, yes. Aha, something new happened again into us for the place. Even though I didn't see any stones inside this. There was 3 things as in gold and some 2 other things, but clearly something happened so that we have something new from the rift travel.
Yeah, in our home plane, I guess.
This is indeed still locked. I thought that the key would have originally been to this thing, considering it's not like I had a key.
Well, but that's a chest of the Source King. I have forgotten. So everything. So was Brachus Rex Source King, or was it someone else? I feel stupid asking that.
But like he was the main villain that we were talking about. I don't think it was a different person by any means. I'm not
Yeah.
sure now then anymore.
Well, yeah, my memory is so hazy about this that it just seems weird that that's a chest of the Source King and the other one is Brachus Rex's personal belongings. It feels weird that another is called Brachus Rex's and another is Source King.
We do at least need to go and have a look overall into our log, because there's a lot of stuff that is being just overall updated into there. But yeah, that was the Brachus Rex's personal key that was in my inventory, so... Unfortunately nothing more, but maybe if we go into the rift travel to that, see what actually has happened there in the meantime. Maybe something interesting is there. But anyways, let's look at all the loot that I picked up and identified. So first of all, you might consider using this weapon sometimes, at least with Madoraten, I mean. Considering this is Brachus's two-handed axe. 77 to 137 damage. Then special plus 1 strength, fire resistance, and a little bit movement speed minus. But at least it wouldn't have that fire damage either, so I sent it her way now.
Yeah, it's good to have something that doesn't have the elemental damage.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
This is probably a good armor for you. Though it doesn't have the most... It's a legendary quality, but it's just that... It's kind of a shame that this happens to be the legendary items that we got, because this doesn't seem that great. It has great armor for sure, and it has fire and air resistance, and then plus 1 initiative is nice, but otherwise it doesn't have that special stuff. But I'll send it to you. You can have a look into that leather armor.
Well, it's definitely better than mine. What do I look like? Very barbaric.
It is a little bit like that. Can it... I guess it can't be dyed any more than it is. It's a shame that it's so... a light brown color. Can be
Yeah.
barely seen.
Yeah, it's so close to my skin tone.
Yep. Then I got a ring that has plus 1 lore master and unlocks skill Blitzbolt. It's very nice that it can unlock as a skill. It's just you don't of course need it, but I guess I can try to use it. I guess it's good.
Yeah.
I just need to figure out where to put the Blitzbolt, and it will cost me way more, of course, to use.
Why does it have to have such a big shoulder pad?
Yeah. Huh. I have no idea which weapons to use either, because then on the other hand I got another scimitar which is like plus 1 to leadership and all of that sort of stuff, which is nice. The shame is that again we got a legendary item. The other legendary item is again, do you know what?
What?
A freaking wand.
Uh-huh.
Of course, a wand is the one that we happen to get. Oh well.
Wands are the things this game wants us to use.
Yep, here you go. I sent you the wand.
Yay.
The thing is that there's also like basically a better rope here. Like it has quite a lot more armor rating, but it's like, but this rope that I have now gives me +1 intelligence. This rope doesn't. So it's like, I don't like to use this just because of that reason. Ay. Then there's this is probably a helmet that you can actually use. Yeah, I'll send it to you. You even had some armor specialist before already, so.
Unbreakable.
Something that you don't need to fix all the time.
Yep. My old one just gave me 18 HP.
I was thinking
So-
that's actually a pretty good one.
Yep. I have a little bit less HP, but that's alright.
But the thing is, I don't see any sort of other entrance out of here.
Yeah.
There's supposedly some type of, like, if you look from the map, there's supposedly some sort of tunnel all the way over on the other side, but I have no idea how to get into such a tunnel. Where is supposed to be that tunnel? It's not like it's here. I don't know where that tunnel would be. But yeah, I don't see any way out of here other than going up this same route that we came into here. But
Yeah.
then it just will leave a question again. How do I exactly make it into that location where there's that hatch? It's so freaking close, but still so freaking far away. Is
Yeah, you would assume that you could get there now.
Yeah, definitely.
So, would there be another
Way.
route from here?
Yeah, down somewhere that we haven't noticed. Like, the only thing that I was thinking about, maybe there's some crypt that has actually a route down because we wouldn't have investigated them closely enough, but doesn't really seem like it.
Yeah. It's just tauntingly so close, that hatch.
Yeah, that's the annoying thing. It's right freaking there. It's not far by any means of the imagination or anything. It's right freaking there. But how exactly would we get there? And because there's that some guy. That's the annoying thing too. It's not like there's some guy and I would want to be able to talk to him.
Yeah.
But how to get there?
If you see someone, you wanna talk to them.
Yes, of course. That happens
That's
all
so
the time in
normal.
Finland.
Yeah.
As in never. But in this case, in a case of a game, yes, I would like to be able to actually go there. Quite a lot. Can there be some other secret regarding these buttons? With the paintings and all? Probably not.
Yeah.
Can there be some other secret somewhere? How do we get there?
How perceptive.
How perceptive. Of course, I guess I could have tried to go to the, I don't know, Brachus Rex's area with Biter like this. I guess I'll
Yeah.
try and see if she
Let's at least
finds
try. Because
anything.
it feels weird. Because it's such an insignificant area. It feels weird if we couldn't get there now.
Yeah, for sure.
That chest is another thing because it's
At least it has a purple.
Clearly something.
Yeah,
yeah.
clear purple big lock that is very. I would love to be
Yeah.
able to go there, but yeah, it's more understandable if I can't go there. Definitely. But yeah, from the map, if you look into the map here, it's kind of strange because it looks like there's a lot of tunnels, but we definitely haven't been able to be in those other tunnels. So it's a bit confusing. When you look into specifically that.
Spy any traps ahead?
I don't care about traps at the moment. It would be weird if we would find traps at the moment, to be honest, even though you
Yeah.
spy any
It would
traps.
be very weird if we hadn't already blown up by them.
That's indeed the case. I would just simply like to... by the way, I guess the rats are alive? Are you a new rat?
Oh, yeah. They survived.
Probably.
What am I going to do in this madhouse? I ought to be serving my king in Hunter's Edge.
Your king in Hunter's Edge?
Maybe we'll meet him.
Yeah. Are you the same?
So many folks in dark robes passing through here. I've always wondered if those fancy yellow necklaces they're always flashing are made of cheese.
Cheese. Is there any rat that I haven't talked to? Any rat that I can see somewhere? But there definitely wasn't actually that big battle stuff happening in the middle here, so there's a chance that they would have been able to indeed just survive. But I don't see anything more here, right here. Oh, there's the inert stone. We just dropped it right here into the ground.
Great.
Another piece of trash.
Piece of trash.
So many folks in
You're the same rat.
What am I going to do in
Madhouse. This madhouse. Indeed. I don't know. I don't see any solutions how to get there. To be continued with Divinity Original Sin.